Welcome to the Main Street Made Easy podcast, your home for Disney travel.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome to our brand new show called the Main Street Made Easy podcast. We are a Disney podcast, but luckily I'm not the one you got to worry about. This is my lovely wife, Emily. And so we got some fun things planned that we want to talk about today and a lot in the future. So definitely follow us, like and subscribe. Basically, we're a family of 4. We have 2 daughters, and we love Disney. So we go to Disney quite more than I would like to admit.
How many times have you been?
I've been once in the year 2000.
Shout out to 2000.
And then a lot.
Yeah.
And what, 6?
6.
6. That's something.
I've been 4 as growing up as
and
a
we've been
kid.
married, hold on, man. We've been married for 8, right?
Yeah.
8. So I've been 6 out of 8 years. So
we're about to go on 7. So we've only not gone 1 year that we've been married.
She by herself. She's keeping us in a lower town. So, but yeah. So
Save money.
Well, with baseball games, right? Absolutely. So anyway, we got some fun things that we want to go over today. We're going over some things that are happening around the parks in the next few months. We got some things that we like, some things that we don't like, some things that are stressing us about our family trip that's getting ready to come up.
Yeah.
And
19 days.
Yeah. Then we got So then we got some controversial topics we're going to talk about. And so let's get started. We'll start with some trivia.
All right. So the first one is, what year did Walt Disney World officially open?
Walt Disney World officially opened. This is bad. I should know this. I should know this. I'm going to say 1962.
1971.
1979 years. Okay.
But you're close.
Yeah, I've seen the pictures of the creepy Mickeys walking into the castle, pulling everybody in. Right? So, yeah.
All right, and then one more. Which Magic Kingdom mountain opened first? Space Mountain, Splash Mountain, or Big Thunder Mountain? Which one opened first? Space, Splash, or Big Thunder?
Splash. Space? I was going to say space, too.
It was in 1975.
Jeez.
Which is very interesting, because I feel like that is something that's different of having an inside roller coaster.
Yeah. Maybe, and they still haven't changed anything, because it's
not.
still really rough. It's my favorite ride, though.
Yeah.
One of my favorite things about Space Mountain is if you go there during the holidays, like Halloween, Christmas, is they do overlays there.
You do.
And if you want to see something freaky, it's the Christmas overlay when it's the green and red lights and you can see everything. That freaked me out a little bit. I mean, it was fun, but you can see the roller coasters above you, the cars coming through as you're kind of going down that ride. But yeah, it's fun. It's fun.
Is.
All right, let's get started. So we're going to talk about the current happenings at Walt Disney World right now. The first one that's my favorite is the Mickey Not So Scary Halloween party. That's at Magic Kingdom. That started on August 8th when, who was thinking about Halloween then, but some people were. And it goes all the way till Halloween on October 31st. It's on at select nights. You can see the party nights. If you don't have a party night ticket, you're leaving Magic Kingdom early. As
6 o'clock, you have to be out.
Yeah, as their team members really try to check for wristbands and everything. But I love it. I mean, it's one of my favorite things about I love the parties. I think, in my opinion, and I am a Christmas nut, I think the Halloween party is the best one. The only reason I think that is they kind of nowhere else does anybody go all out like that. At my house, I don't go all out for Halloween. Not like Disney does. But at Christmas,
It's debatable.
At Christmas, I do more than Disney.
True.
Right. So it kind of gets you in the mood, the fall mood.
And I think there's a lot more variety, because I feel you have the characters are dressed up more for different themes, and I feel the parade is so much fun, and I feel that's 2 big things. They have a Hocus Pocus show. They have the trick-or-treating, which if you do go anytime before we go, highly recommend, we've learned this, is to take a separate bag and do not start out at because you can get in at 4 o'clock. Do not start at 4 o'clock getting all the candy in the world, because you're going to have, unless you have a stroller, I feel you're going to have your arms are going to be sore. You're going to be carrying all the candy.
A drawstring backpack. And we have to fly to Orlando.
And I have to show the picture the one time.
Yeah, and we have to fly, and it's a lot of candy to take on a plane. That drawstring backpack is stuffed.
We went, when was it? We went 2018, I think it was.
2018.
And we actually had a church conference after that.
Yeah.
And it was like the best idea that we did because like everyone that we were at the conference with, they were like loving that we had all the types of candy. Like it is the best variety of candy.
Yeah.
And the nice thing is too with that is that there is, if you have a child or if you are allergic, they have alternate treats for the kids, which we kind of have to be careful because our daughter is allergic to peanuts. So I feel like this time we go, we're gonna like, we'll make sure we kind of see the allergy.
Yeah, I don't remember. It wasn't cookies with Halloween, was it?
No, cookies was Christmas. Yeah.
Yeah, that was legit. So if you have one, or if you just don't want at Christmas time, if you do the Christmas party, if you just want a variety, get the no like a nut variety because you get these delicious cookies.
Yeah.
So I mean that works pretty good.
We'll talk about the Christmas when it comes closer.
Yeah,
that's
so we absolutely
one of
the other thing that's going on. I'll let Emily explain this a little bit more. Is the Epcot International Food and Wine Festival, and that runs from August 29th. It goes all the way to 23rd.
I feel like we've never really taken advantage of it, but I feel like we've been following some people the last couple of weeks that have got like the different treats and stuff. I feel like we've been kind of scoping out some of our favorites, but this is a 12-week global marketplace, but it's not just food and wine, which I feel like is what everyone thinks, but it also is like concerts and special events. There's an opportunity for kids that can do a scavenger hunt throughout that they could get a Ratatouille wallet, I think it is. So like that's really cool. So they're trying to make Epcot, I feel like, more like friendly family. And they have concerts. So like we love Toby Mac. Shout out Toby Mac.
Yep.
He actually I think he actually was September 7th and 8th. He was able to, like, they had concerts there. The Baja Men.
Yeah, who let the dogs out, huh?
Right?
Yeah, I mean
Fray.
Smash Mouth, Boys to Men. Jordan Sparks. Yeah, but
the Beach Boys.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, they're getting
Boys,
a lot of big names there, right there at the concert venue, and it's nice. I mean, so but definitely want to check that out if you're going anytime soon. Like I said, that runs all the way to November 23rd, so it's going to be there for a while. Obviously, each marketplace, each country, whatever you want to call it, has their own kind of food that's being presented that you can get there. And
we're going to check it out when we go.
Yeah, we're going to check it out. It seems like, in my opinion, it's like samples. Like, I mean, you pay more than a sample, but it's like, I mean, it's not a meal.
Like an appetizer.
Yeah, it's not a meal. It's like a taste, I guess. It's a taste of each city. So, like, yeah, anyway, so I'm excited. I'm definitely probably going to fall into a trap of like some type of food. Yeah. That's going to happen. I'm going to walk by and something's going to catch my eye. And it's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. But jumping into our trip, all right, is what do you feel like, what are you like most excited about for our trip as we're going?
I think we went last year. So we went last year, but we went in February because you can kind of see. Did the Run Disney Princess. And our youngest daughter was about like a year and a half, like almost 2, but not like, she was kind of still like baby-ish, where she wasn't doing a whole lot. And she's crazy now. Like she is on the move.
She is.
So I feel like it will be really cool seeing, I feel like Disney through her eyes this time because she's very active. Because I felt like the last time we took Sydney, like, we saw a lot different in her. So I feel like that's what I'm most excited about, is seeing like Disney through their eyes now with like all the things and like they like, and Sydney likes characters. I feel like this trip more than last time. Like she was getting like, I feel like more into it.
It was definitely neat to see our oldest. She really didn't want anything to do with characters the first time. I think she was 2. And then the next time we took her, she was 3, obviously, and she loved them. Like I remember we were at the Crystal Palace, and she's giving Winnie the Pooh and all them hugs. So yeah, that went much better. Now the 1-year-old didn't like it.
No, and I don't know if she will listen either.
She's not gonna like it. She's not a costume person, or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, so I mean, it is gonna be exciting to see how they kind of interact with with the characters. I think my favorite, my most exciting part is just, I mean, it's just fun going there during Halloween, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, during the Halloween festivities. So I'm pretty excited to see that. I'm also excited to, I mean, I'm definitely hitting Space Mountain. I haven't done Tron yet, so I would love to do that, Tron. So there's a couple of things like that I want to make sure I do. But obviously, the kids is
Mhm.
really fun seeing kind of their interactions.
And I feel like we have a lot more, like, we try to plan out. I try to plan out. More of like the dinner, like we kind of do like an early dinner, late lunch kind of thing. And I feel like we've kind of planned it based upon the girls more. Like we have our few favorites, but like we're doing a little bit more character lunches or like themes around them. Like we're going to Woody's in Hollywood Studios, which is one of our favorites. We did that last time and the girls loved it because they love Toy Story. We're gonna do Ohana because they like Stitch. We always have to do Crystal Palace because that's like our go-to, I feel like.
Yeah, I feel like the biggest thing for me is, and we'll have future episodes talking about this, like, you know, what to do, what not to do, in our opinion. One of our biggest things is that I have to have is, especially with two young ones so we have 205. So well, I need somewhere at some point to sit and eat from it. You know what I mean? So I can't do the grab and goes, the quick service, all the time. So you see a lot of families. I feel like that's I wouldn't call it a fail, but that's difficult because I mean, just to reset when you're at home, I'm sure you sit at the table for a second and eat. You don't grab food and just keep moving and eating. It really messes the kids' kind of mental clock up, in my opinion. And when you can kind of just, you know, usually most of the time we'll do like the breakfast at the resort. We'll just sit for a minute, eat,
Or
and then
Magic
go.
Kingdom,
Or,
Sleepy Hollow.
Yeah, see, but that yeah. But
That's our only, like, I feel like quick service.
and the other one is just like a late lunch. I mean, we just have a seat for a minute, and it kind of just resets you, and it kind of just brings the whole day together, if that makes sense. But that's one thing. If you haven't been to Disney,
or you're going,
yeah, I mean, if you haven't experienced this, that's a must. You're gonna feel like you don't need to have reservations. You get the reservations and then cancel them. I mean, like, at least you got them. So, but yeah, so that's one of the things that I would tell you about. What's something that you're nervous about? So, for our vacation,
if you would ask Cody this when we first got married, when we went on our honeymoon, we did over 26 miles in 2 days. So we did a half marathon each day, almost a full marathon in 2 days. Like we were nonstop. Yeah. So I feel like the last couple of years trying to learn how to be on the go, but like with kids, I think is what I'm nervous about. Like trying to figure out what's the good pace for our girls. And we're taking the double stroller again. So we'll, that we kind of do that. But I feel like that's what I'm most nervous about is trying to get to everything in a reasonable time. And hopefully I'm nervous about the meltdowns. That's what I'm most nervous about.
Yeah, the meltdowns. Yeah, I mean, I'm nervous about the meltdowns too, but my wife's the worst one. But anyway, no, I'm kidding. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I think when I come to nervous, mine is always just like getting there. Like once I'm there, I'm good. You know, I don't know if anybody else, like, airports just give me anxiety. I don't like airports. And
we're leaving really early, so it's not good.
Yeah. So I mean, but if I'm talking about the parks, I used to really stress about like rides, making sure I rode the rides I wanted to. But I mean, it really, once you're there, it's like just kind of enjoying the moment.
Yeah.
So.
And I feel like we don't have to worry because we're going to be back in June.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so I mean, like I said, that's my biggest thing is just getting there. Once I'm there, I'm pretty settled. And then it's you know, it's a good time.
Yeah.
All right. So Emily's going to run down a few things for me. We're going to talk about some new items that are at Disney, especially for us.
Yeah. So kind of going to like recent, but also a couple things that happened last year that we went in February. So there are some new things from last year that we didn't get to experience. So in July, on the 22nd, Epcot Test Track 3.0. So the full updated version includes new scenes, new musical score, and a reworked queue. So feel like Test Track for us is one that like we get to if we get to it. Like it's not. I think the last time we did do it because we knew it was about to close. I think that's what we did.
Yeah. I mean, I a lot of people love Test Track, so don't hate me. I mean, I drive every day. Yeah, I don't need to do. But I mean, it's cool. I'm sure when my kids go to it, they'll love it. You know, but yeah, it's not really something that I have to go do. But I mean, if we have time, I definitely would love to see the new one.
I think the hard part is for us too is because we have 2 kids, and we can talk about this too. Is that it's hard when like they're not tall enough.
Yeah.
Because then it's one of us kind of has to stay back, which I feel like we did that really well when we were when I was pregnant with Riley. I couldn't ride some of the rides, and so I stayed with Sydney while Cody kind of did it. Or there's a couple times where we did the rider swap, which I think is like a thing that people don't know about, which I think is huge. Which we can talk about in a little bit later with the lightning lanes and stuff like that. But the next one is, which I'm really excited about, is the Disney Starlight Dream, the night away in Magic Kingdom. It's the parade. It's a nighttime parade, and it's nostalgic and new animation characters, kind of like the Electrical Parade a little bit, but not really. Okay. So that started in July, but I'm really excited about that because I love the parades, and I feel like, especially the Halloween parade, I love. But like,
yeah, I'm excited for that too.
Yeah. The next one is coming back to Hollywood Studios because it's been closed almost since COVID. It was closed. But they kind of redid it too, which is great. Our girls like The Little Mermaid. I feel like more of the songs and stuff. They like dressing up as Ariel. And they like the Disney Junior one. So I feel like they're going to like this one. But it's a live stage show. It's a musical adventure, but it replaced the Voyage of The Little Mermaid. And it's puppets, it's live characters, people, visuals, new songs. So that will be cool. That opened up in May.
Okay.
And then still sticking with Hollywood Studios, which will be fun for Halloween, is the Disney Villains, Unfairly Ever After.
Okay.
And me and the girls kind of watched a little bit of like a preview of this the other day. And it has Maleficent, Cruella, Captain Hook, and others arguing their case via the magic mirror. So it's an interactive audience decision at the end, which is kind of cool. So it changes every time who's there. That opened up in May. So that's going to be fun.
Sounds awesome. That
replaced Lightning McQueen, because I feel like Lightning McQueen was like a good, like, I need air conditioning. There's nothing like Rock and Roller Coaster's right there, Tower of Terror's right there. Like, I feel like Lightning McQueen, I feel like that was the first time when we had Sydney. It was the first time that we went there because I was like, I just need a break.
Yeah.
And sitting down. So I'm excited about that one just because of that.
Gotcha.
And then this opened up last year, but it opened up in June. And our nephew's girlfriend actually wrote it like right around the opening time. Nick Tay. Shout out to Nick Tay. But it's Tiana's Bayou Adventure. And the girls have been watching this on Disney Plus, the like video of it, and I'm really nervous because we normally don't ride Splash Mountain, and I feel like they're gonna want to ride it.
I like to get wet. Yeah, not a fan.
This replaced Splash Mountain, and so Tiana, and we do like Tiana songs, so I feel like one of us, probably me, is gonna have to ride it.
Yeah.
But that's kind of the big kind of items that we're kind of looking for that are newer to us because we're kind of looking at them.
Yeah. I mean, I think my favorite thing is the Disney Villains. I want to see see that. That looks fun, and then obviously the parade's gonna be fun. Yeah. So
because I feel like Hollywood Studios is getting more, especially with like the Villain Show and Fantasmic. I feel like those two big things, like that's bringing back like a lot of the shows and stuff that I feel like Hollywood Studios and GM Studios is kind of like bringing it back. So I feel like that's becoming more options, especially with adding on to Toy Story.
I think one key thing is how much the Epcot and Hollywood Studios keep adding, like you know what I mean, trying to make them full day parks, which I think they are. I know Hollywood is. Epcot, people that aren't us think
yes.
We're just not huge Epcot ride.
Yeah, and there's not a lot of rides. It's more of the cultures
I just pay enough.
Yeah.
But
it's a good like park hopper for a couple things, and I feel like they're trying with Ratatouille and Frozen.
Yeah. Yeah. So if it like what we usually do is we usually pair Epcot with like Animal Kingdom.
Animal Kingdom.
That's usually what we pair it with, and we'll do 2 half-day parks there.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get into a controversial topic really quick because this is America. This is what we do. All right. Lightning lane versus just waiting. Right. So what's your opinion on this?
I don't know. I like the fast passes. Like, I wish Disney didn't make us have to pay more money because it is expensive. It's like $130 to $150 for a ticket, and then a lightning lane. Like, looking at it from when we go, because we can book ours in like 2 weeks. Yeah. Like, it's like $25 extra per person. Yeah. And then plus, if you want to ride like Tron or Guardians of the Galaxy, or you want Rise of the Resistance, like, it's extra to pay. But I feel like we did it. We used to do, like, I was pretty good at the fast passes. Like, let me tell you, I was like, we could get to them, and we were like, boom, boom, boom. And then they did the queues, which I remember, like, we went with my family. It was like 10 of us, I think. Yeah. Like, it was like 7 a.m. We all went into my aunt's room, and it was like, everyone get on. We got to get in the queue. Like,
because that was where you were trying to get Ratatouille.
Yeah, we were trying to get Ratatouille. So that was like a big one, and we got like the second one, which was crazy. And so I feel like I've mastered the queue, but then like now it's like, okay, we have lightning lanes. So then we went during COVID, right, and it was like everything was a wait line. And I remember we were in Hollywood Studios, and you were like, just fine. It'll be just easier if we do that instead of waiting in line with the girls. Yeah. Or with Sydney. And I was like, fine. And like we literally booked like Toy Story Mania, and then like we rode like everything like back to back to back to back to back. And so I feel like I mastered that, and then they changed it again where you could like preview, and you could pick like 3 rides prior to going. And shout out that I'm also a Disney travel agent. So I remember I was helping people once it changed to the picking. I was able to do it and like practice with a couple other people for that. And it's hard because like for us, when we go, we get it on the day that we open or when our tickets start. But then there's other people that have it, like they get there earlier than us. So they're already selecting like what they want. So I think that's hard.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I think so. Here's my problem is if you're not like married to a travel agent, a Disney travel agent,
or besties with somebody.
Yeah, I think some people just have a major disadvantage. Mm-hmm. So like some people you're walking past in line and they're looking at you like, how the heck did you do this? Yeah. And it's just they don't know how to do it.
The process.
Right? Because it's a game. It's a game.
But it's also a thrilling game too.
And not for me. It stresses me out. So like, yeah, if we talk about what stresses you out, that's what stresses. Like, so I think like it's just not fair to some. Like, if say
Grandpa and Grandma can't do lightning lane. Sorry.
Say you have some grandparents and they bring their grandchildren and they just want to have a great time and they don't realize how it kind of works. Yeah. Now, going to the other option, other thing is because I do have somebody that knows how to work it, I'm like thinking, what is the best use of my time? Like, yeah. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? So, a few, $20 will get me so I can keep moving and get through things. Then is it worth it? Sometimes it is, in my opinion. Yeah. Now, that's the one benefit, in my opinion, though, about if you're at Magic Kingdom and they do have a after-hours party or an after-hours event, I probably wouldn't do it that day because there's not going to be a lot. The wait times aren't crazy during those after-hour events because the parks cut a portion of.
We saw that. We saw that because the one time when we went during COVID, that was when we got the lightning lanes. But then that was the night that we were going to the Christmas party. And if you go to a party and that's where you're ending, you can't use the lightning lanes. Yeah. So like, and that's a hard part too. So like if you were to do like everything like Hollywood Studios and then you're like, oh, I can use that Magic. Yeah. It cuts off at 6.
And just remember, if you guys haven't used lightning lanes before, the price is different according to the park. Mm-hmm. Animal Kingdom's going to be your cheapest probably. Mm-hmm. The most expensive, obviously, is going to be Yeah.
Magic.
Magic. Yeah, Magic would be the most expensive. So, like I said, that would be something that I'm sure we'll do future shows on how to do it, the best way to do it. It's a frustrating thing to deal with sometimes, and we know how to do it. Yeah. So, like, I can't imagine the frustration that you would have if you didn't know, like, kind of what you're doing or how you're doing it. But so it should be fun. We got a lot of fun things planned here on the channel. Like I said, if you're checking us out, this is our first show that we're doing for our channel here. So please make sure you subscribe, help us out, give us a like, and we'll see how easy we can make this. Main Street made easy. See what I did there. But yeah, so that's our goal. Our goal is to kind of let you follow our family through this. We are not going to be doing like live streams over there because we're a family and we're going to enjoy our time.
Yeah. We'll take videos.
So we're not really that. We're going to be here and we'll talk and we'll give you advice that will best describe. Nobody pays us anything. So we're not.
We just want to share our information.
Yeah. So we're going to tell you. We're going to tell you the God's honest truth. Now, if like a famous drink company wants me to put a soda there, I'm kidding. But yeah,
I'll pay for a trip.
Yeah. You're right. So please reach out. We're mainstreetmadeeasy@gmail.com. And with that, we would love to know what you want to know. So we have been on a Disney cruise. That's been amazing. Mm-hmm. I believe we were on the Wish, if I can remember right. I can't remember. Magic. We were on one of them. Magic. So we've been on the cruise. We've been to Disney World, every park, with kids, without kids. We've spent our pregnant. We've spent our honeymoon in Disney. So we've done a lot. We feel like we have a lot of.
I've done Run Disney. So if you have questions about Run Disney.
Yeah, she's done all the crazy runs, and I have watched your kids, our kids, why she's done that. So there's definitely things like you can definitely email us. We'll try to read all those and get a show out to hopefully inform you, help you read. Emily is at Blue Crab Travel. That's her travel agency.
She works on Facebook.
So she is on Facebook and Instagram. And you can also always watch us here on YouTube. And we're also, if you're listening to us, we're on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. But until next time, we can't thank you enough for watching our first show. We'll be back shortly here on the Main Street Made Easy podcast. Until next time, thanks, guys.
Thank you.